everybody, and welcome to Whiskey at Work.
This is another one of your bad ideas.
This is a bad idea because I'm drinking what you paid for. Hey everybody, it's Whiskey at Work with Mark and Rob, and it's a big old weekend coming up. Guess what we're gonna do, Rob?
Continue drinking?
Continue drinking, because that's what we know.
My liver's gonna hate me by the end of St. Patrick's Day, I swear to God.
Always do what you know, right? Or what's the saying? Never work a day in your life if you love what you do, something similar to that.
What's Russ doing?
I don't know. I try not to look back that way because it gets
really weird.
Makes me giggle. All right, Mountain West Whiskey Festival. That's what we're going to talk about here
These
today.
days we're going to have to put a camera back here so we have one on Russ.
Just to see what's going on behind the
These
scenes.
people know what we're talking about.
We, like I said, have a big weekend coming up, and I thought it would be fun to talk about an
Do's
event
and
like
don'ts
this.
of Whiskey Fest.
Yeah. You know, we've had great turnout. We've almost been sold out every time we've done one of these events. Last one we did, completely sold out. So I think people have a good time, they enjoy it, and we'll get a lot of repeat customers coming back to it, right? A lot of people that have been there know what they're doing.
And there's bound to be a rookie out there that's going to see all the booze and go
We're excited for the rookies.
I'm less excited for the cleaning staff.
You know, I think it was the second Whiskey Fest. Probably first or second Whiskey Fest, I don't remember. We had just hired a brand new employee.
That was the Joe incident?
Yeah, and so there's this guy. His fiance is still in Nebraska, I think. Leslie
I
had.
think she was there.
She wasn't.
Maybe she wasn't. No.
So we had just had this new hire at Whiskey Fest, and he was new, and he's kind of a shy-ish guy anyway. He's in a band, which is weird, but he's still kind of a...
Yeah, he's a bass player in a band, though.
Right, and trombone player. So he's kind of a shy guy. So he was kind of,
not that all bass players, after I'm getting the stink eye from Russ, not all bass players are shy.
They're not all shy. They're all weird. They're not all shy. So this poor guy was wandering around Whiskey Festival, kind of brand new to everything, trying to figure out who his coworkers were. We'd all been together for 3 or 4 years at this point, kind of knew each other pretty well, and we were all half in the bag that night anyway, because it's Whiskey Fest, and we were having a good time.
Yeah,
and
I was tearing down and leaving.
Poor Joe.
You guys apparently went out longer than
Oh
I
my
did.
goodness. He went too far because he didn't know really when to stop because he was new.
The governor was off.
And the entire evening and next day, my wife was convinced, because it was so cold that night, that he just went out in the middle of Maine and froze to death right there in the road because we didn't take care of him.
He didn't. He still works for us.
He does.
Today.
He still works for us, and he's a great guy. So anyway,
well, he's still a bass player.
I guess that would be like the first thing to say at these events is, it's a drinking event. So let's, know your limits.
Yeah, and
right?
There's 150 some pours here.
Right.
You're just not. Not even I am going to get them all.
Not even a pro is going to get them all.
Professional, award-winning drinker now.
I didn't.
We should have brought
the award. Anyway, we'll get into that. That's a whole other thing. Don't worry. We got a whole episode planned on that one. So, all right. First thing, get there early. Doesn't matter what tickets you have. If you have the VIP or the Platinum, the doors open at 4:30
for the Platinum.
For the Platinum, and is it just the Platinum?
No, the VIPs get in early too. Yeah.
And that's the greatest 60 minutes of this event. The event is unbelievably
not near
fantastic.
as good as the time from 4 o'clock to 4:30 though.
When we're all there getting ready. But get there as soon as you can because you want to utilize that 60 minutes if you're a Platinum or VIP holder. Okay?
Yeah, it does tend to get a little more crowded once the GA tickets show up. And not to say anything against it, if you don't have a ticket, get a general admission ticket. If there aren't any VIPs left, there's still 100 or more, I think, bourbons, whiskey, scotches to try with a general admission ticket.
Right, and even at the GAs, get there early. Get there right on time. Don't come. The pours go until 9. But don't wait that long. Because we've had all the fun, and so if you get there too late, you're not going to know what the jokes are. because we'll have already told them over and over and over again. So, but right, like Rob mentioned earlier here too.
You're telling jokes?
I don't tell any jokes.
That funny.
I don't. Go to mountainwestwhiskeyfestival.com, look at the whiskey list, and have a plan.
Make a plan.
That's number 2 for an event like this. If you're brand new, you'll be tempted to be like, oh, I'm going to try so many. Like you said, you can't. you can't.
You're not trying them all.
No.
Last time we did it, 2020. Mm-hmm. I convinced myself that I was going to try the scotches and find one that I liked. So I stayed away from most of the bourbons and I tried a lot of scotch. Let me know how that goes for you. If you decide to follow my path, I'd love to know if you found something that you liked.
You still didn't find any? That's so
I
sad.
found some, but they were good, and
But-
they didn't convert me, I guess, is what I'm saying.
But you had a plan.
I had a plan.
And that's not a bad thing. If you're already a bourbon fan, there might be 1 or 2 there that are interesting to you that you want to try. But let's say you're not a Scotch fan.
And that's why I did it, because
Right.
I hadn't tried a lot of scotch, and I wanted to see if I could be a scotch guy. And
I can
it turns
almost
out that I can.
guarantee that you'll find a Scotch there that you'll like, or vice versa. If you're all Scotch and you're not really bourbon, well, obviously you'll find something that will surprise you.
I would bet you'd be more likely to like scotch if you're a bourbon guy than find a bourbon that you like if you're a scotch guy.
Maybe.
Just because there's so much more flavor in a bourbon. I'm making that up a little.
You're totally making that.
Unless you're drinking Isla, and then there's a lot of flavor that you don't want.
That nobody wants to really drink anyway.
You don't want that in your mouth unless you're Gabe, and I don't know what to tell you, because holy smokes.
So yeah, get that sheet. Look at pick 5, 6, 7. The pours early in the evening start out as samples. As the evening goes on, they may get, in certain instances, a little bit
We
bigger.
are neither confirming nor denying that may happen.
Right. So just prepare yourself for that particular situation. Another thing, if you're new to an event like this, man, do not be afraid to ask questions. You're going to be around, and let's just say it, you're going to be around some snobs at an event like this, okay? But that's fine.
Pinky out.
Whiskey and bourbon and Scotch. That's it's a field that there is a lot of history to it. There is a lot you can learn about it. There's a lot of nuance.
Passionate about it.
Oh my God, totally.
See,
But they love to talk about it. I've never met anybody that doesn't, right? So far.
well, we started a podcast. on the
Yeah,
damn
and we
thing,
don't know
so.
anything about it. That's how weird this is.
You can ask us. We probably won't know the answer. We'll
be
probably have a pretty darn good opinion on it, and we
guy.
might be able to point you in the direction of somebody that will know the answer.
And there will be some distillers there. There will be some master distillers that will be there. There'll be a lot of industry, experts that will be there. They might not be directly, related to the distilling and the producing of the product, but they're part of the company.
There will certainly be a lot of sellers there. The Republic, Johnson Brothers, Southern, Cask and Cork,
Proof Artisan.
Proof Artisan. They're the people that are selling the product will be there.
Right.
So they're a good resource too. Where can I find it? What's the retail on it? Generally speaking, they'll be able to answer some of those questions too.
Yeah, and ask away. Don't hesitate at all. Don't think there's a stupid
off
question.
there. I'm going to feel bad.
What's that?
So we didn't leave anybody
I don't
off of
know.
that
We're-
list. I don't
we
want to feel
we
bad.
might have left somebody off, but we love all of you
I
that
apologize
are
if
coming
I
to
did.
Mountain West Whiskey Festival for sure. And then, of course, we talked about it just right when we started this, but if you can, get a room that night. It is in the Rushmore.
And they're
$64
I think
is the room rate, I think. That's it.
Last time I checked, that's where they were at.
Yeah,
you might
and
need to make a reservation now. It might be full. I don't know.
Yeah. Just get online, give them a call.
Or
and
get an Uber.
Right. Or, yeah. We have
we
that
have
now.
Uber?
We've got Ride. No, we don't have
Lyft.
Lyft. We have Lyft and taxis and sober friends, if you have those.
Apparently, there's a couple
Everybody's
dozen
sober friends.
non-sampling tickets running around. Find one of them.
Yeah, exactly. You
They
can
don't-
buy non-sampling tickets. You can come just for the food, which is fantastic.
Which is probably going to be cheaper than dinner in a lot of places.
Oh, it absolutely will be. And there's multi-levels of it. You're not just going in one place to eat. You can go down to the 445. You can have the hors d'oeuvres. It'll be upstairs in the main ballroom. And if you don't want to, if you don't want to drink,
oyster room.
Yep, the oyster room will be there too. So it's a fun night. We always get super excited for this. Rob and I will be walking around. We've met some new friends from Dakota Whiskey Territory on Facebook. I know a bunch of them are going to be coming out for this too. And these guys know their stuff. So
way so more than us.
Yeah, and we will gladly introduce you to them if there's anybody you want to talk to.
I think Timmins is having their own booth. I don't know who's manning that. They're having their own barrel picks.
I can't imagine Dan's going to be standing behind that thing all night.
I can't. Either that or he's going to have a little manservant that runs and gets him stuff.
Manservants. That's what we need.
Hello, Trevor, fetch me.
That's right. Go ahead, Jeff. All right.
Go fetch me the Macallan 25.
And of course, we would be remiss if we didn't mention the merch that will be there. We're sipping out of 2 of the brand new glasses that we'll have this year. They were picked out by me because
we had to let him win something.
I have an eye for that.
Come on.
This glass.
He's had so many kicks in the teeth that I just let him have this one.
God, no, you didn't.
I did.
This was
I
all
asked
me.
you. Which ones do you want?
This thing I love.
I know.
Super heavy. It fits a square ice cube perfectly in it.
I know.
I want to try a round one in there, although the round ice cube might work better in that one. And that one's got a little more of your wine flair to it too.
It's also one of the heaviest glasses I've ever had, and it's absolutely awesome.
Love these things. Yeah, so we'll have these for sale there. We'll have where did I put the t-shirts? Oh, I put them all the way over there. I'm an idiot. I'm a total idiot. I
wonder what Russ is doing
next to me. Thank you, Russ. Appreciate it. These are just that's
you should have seen him playing
low.
softball. It's not always a guaranteed thing.
I was the catcher. I had to catch everything, and I did.
Yep, some of them on the chin.
I had a couple of chest bruises. This is one of the shirts you'll be able to find there.
That's my joke.
This is another one. I don't know what else we're going to have. I know we have more shirts too than just these.
Yeah, I think we have some more in there.
These are the ones that we'll have up there.
Or 3/4 sleeve.
Stop. All right, MountainWestWhiskeyFestival.com. You can check to see if there's still some tickets there. Hopefully by the time this video's out, there might be...
There's going to be precious few if there's any left.
Right. So again, find us Saturday night.
You can sample this one.
Oh, that's right. We are drinking... This one will be there. This is the E.H. Taylor small batch allocated that Rob bought. Good job, Rob.
Sacrificed for this episode, and it's delicious.
Boy, you are not kidding.
I really like it. One of the allocated purchases I got from Timmins Market earlier this year with no help at all from Houston.
You'll be able to find it at Mountain West Whiskey Festival. So let's go. We'll see you Saturday night. Platinum.
Put this one on your plan.
And VIP at 4:30. General admission gets in at 5:30. We pour till 9. Yep.
Pour till 9? I thought it was 8:30.
No, I saw 9 on the list, and that's what I'm holding them to.
Concert, Camp Comfort.
Camp Comfort will be in the 445.
9:15-ish, I think, as soon as the pouring quits.
So we'll make it a full night. Let's party. No, I don't like to say that. Whiskey isn't partying. Let's.
We're trying to get a younger demographic.
Give me a big word, a big fancy word I can throw in there. Let's get together at our soiree. No, that doesn't work. That sounds stupid.
That sounds like you're hanging out with all the other pretentious people.
Well,
that's probably where he's going to be at.
This might be the Saturday night I do that. MountainWestWhiskeyFestival.com. Robbie and I'll see you there.